So testing, testing. Again, testing, testing. We on there.
Alright.
Right. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakak, Kodash, which is the Father and Son name in Hebrew, right? The original tongue. We say double honor to the apostles and elders of great Molson and rule well, our teachers in the truth, and we say salutations to the Akemos, to the pushing the word on truth and sincerity day in and day out, in season, out of season, right? Constantly speaking this word, no matter what it is. We say Shalom.
Wow.
Right? These two are the brothers from one of the camps in Trinidad here, right? I know going into the present day at this particular moment in Ilana Trinidad here, we had a big flood, we had rain for 2 days straight, and the whole land itself basically flood out. I myself, which I live, I cross a bridge to go home, and the bridge was basically compassed about it with plenty of water, that it couldn't pass to go home, right? And after the water recede, the bridge itself um was in the river, basically fallen down, right? And this is some of the images of the flood, which plenty people lost materialistic stuff, right? And cars, some people lost houses, but no lives were lost, I believe, right? But this is just to show you the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because the people on this land here believe everything is a skin and a joke. Everything is a laugh and a kicks, right? So straight to it, I'll jump to my first scripture, which is um which I'll start with Proverbs chapter 1. This is Proverbs chapter 1, right? Chapter 1. I'll start from verse 20. I'll start from verse 20. It say wisdom cried without her voice in the streets. Now wisdom cried without, she uttered a voice in the streets. Like always be on the streets and so forth. But we outside we speaking with just done. And these people outside there, they ain't happening. When we outside there and we speak on the streets and we do these videos and so forth, and particularly the streets, people are sparse, right? They ain't even taking heed. They ain't holding on to the words that what the Lord said, right? Let's say she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city she uttered her word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? So how long will you simple ones love foolishness, right? Because if you go and look up the word simple, Sizzler, the dance artist Sigler, the one thing, a song simplicity, we used to survive, right? It's a I'll go to verse 2. Simplicity, when you go to etymology and so forth, it means foolishness. But even here, you see plain, basic, or uncomplicated in form, right? Simple, right? Right? So come back to the scripture here. It says she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So how long? Because scriptures say, this Hosea 4 say, well, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And that is true, because when you're outside there and we bring forth this knowledge, the past, some people, these corners, these scoffers, these corners who come, the scoff, the scorn, when we tell them about the things that are going to take place, and the Lord's judgment upon this land, they laugh, they scorn, they think, And it ever saying in Trinidad, they say God is a Trinity, right? They ever saying like that. So in other words, what they're saying is that they will never get touched, right? But this could, as the headlines say here, catastrophic floods, and it could get worse, which meaning that hey, with 2 days back, you had plenty rain and it caused this flood. As you can see, people on the roof. As I see, people lost houses, cars, money, appliances, and so forth. They lost materialistic stuff, right? And they say it could get worse because we expecting in some few hours. What they say is that we expecting a thunderstorm, right? Um, it say it say turn. It said verse 23. It said, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh." Yeah. Um, yeah, Moses, Lord is going to laugh at the calamity and mock when your fear cometh. Right? Mock. You know, when these things come upon earlier, it's because judgment. This is heavy judgment. If earlier this morning when I wake up, the first thing I saw in the news was Canada got struck by a 7 point something earthquake, right? You know, and there is signs of the Lord, the Lord visiting the earth, right? The Lord is visiting the earth. The scriptures talk about when the Lord visits the earth, He will show you signs,
Can.
right? Go ahead, if anything to say, you could go ahead.
Now, that's I pull up the same verse we're reading in the blue letter to show that the meaning of the word simple.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me share it on the screen.
Yeah.
Blue letter to show that the word.
Right. Right, can. So while you
Yeah,
brother,
so
yeah, while you brother get anything here, this is what the earthquake I was talking about. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake. It hit Canada at 2:16 a.m. So you know this is hey, the Lord mentioned that He go visit us how when earthquakes and so forth, right? So this is signs. All this is signs, right? But you see, the simple and how they live in simplicity, right? True, they will never understand. They will never grasp that. The Lord, as we
right,
just say, the Lord ain't coming with no roses and no roses and in no white horse with no wings and so forth, right? It had judgment to take. It had judgment to take this earth first, and the judgment is sitting. And this is just, as the scripture said, this is just the beginning, right? This just a taste. This is just like 1% of weight is 1% at the 100% weight is supposed to hit this place, right? So let me know when I find it arc, right? So going back into here, Proverbs 1, it say verse 23, it said, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded." Right here, no man regarded. I'll say when we also then speaking this word and we telling them, hey, these things are going to happen. We talk about the earthquakes, we talk about the ICBMs, we talk about all the things that are written in the scriptures. They ain't regarding that, right? That the scripture says, high time to wake out of sleep, come on, and slumber, right? Even what Matthew say, repent, for the kingdom is at hand, right? It's time to repent, turn back to the Lord, right? In the time of the structure, that is the only time they know the Lord. That's the only time. and they didn't even know the true God, right? They didn't even know the true God. What they know is some dumb Edomite who do call Jesus or who we know as Serapis, right? He not going to save all the through this, right? Right? Um, to continue, say, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Right? Um, say, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. They say, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fair cometh. Yeah, that is it. You laugh. We laugh when your fair cometh. All these things is fair because Jake's on this land here. Fair losing them materialistic stuff. The car, the house, the land, right, and so forth. They fears unto them. Losing the life, they fear. Right? So the Lord what's saying here is I will laugh at your calamity anytime I have pain. Right? Laugh. They say, why you go laugh? Because you know what? You're in hearken unto the Lord. You're in taking the reproof what the Lord sending unto you all. Right? All these things here, all these things here that you're seeing is reproof too. Right? All these judgment. Because even the Lord stated that the reproof that has come in, it go be by fire. Right? Yeah. You come back there, what on the
Yeah,
thing
come
even
back
trouble on?
there. Yeah,
I see.
it's alright now. Internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My side too is it cause something. Yeah, go ahead, if you thing.
yeah. Like you were saying too. They like to say God is a Trinity. You
Yeah,
know, but with the Most High take the comfort. The Most High put them in an uncomfortable position right now. You
that's
understand? And
right.
this is not better to get. This is the time for destruction. You
That's
know,
right.
it's now worse and worse because I passed through the flood yesterday for coming to the plantation, and the whole river bank break out. So the whole highway between Grand Bazaar and Carnegie, they become part of the river, and the water
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
coming. You know, you understand? So hey, the Most High not playing with you Israelites, right? Because you're proud. And brother going into the scripture there, y'all set all the Most High counsel at naught, right? Y'all want to continue because y'all say Trinidadians, y'all want to continue walking in the image of the so-called white man, which is wickedness. The Most High gonna take away your comfort in this we doing this. I got a quick piece of it. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 22. And hailstone full of wrath shall be cast out. That shall be cast as out of a stone bowl, and the water of the sea shall rage against them. Yeah, because the river bank them break away, right? It's the angels that do that, right? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel, the power of Israel, the only true and living power. Is he do that? You understand?
That's
God, you
right.
Israelite wicked, and you are not taking heed. The Most High stretching out the hand to you, pleading to you, turn back to me. The Most High literally begging you to turn back, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But what, y'all want to country being wicked, man, y'all pass and see the men they learn the street car, y'all scarfing, y'all coming up and mocking, you understand when y'all see the video of Pestle, y'all got all kind of bullshit to say. Hey, Most High gonna recompense y'all. And so we do. Like your brother going into it, taking away your material thing, the things that you have put your trust in, your
Mm-hmm.
car, your house, your electrical appliance. You understand? He's taking it away from y'all.
That's right.
You understand? So a lot of these jakes homeless right now. And a lot of these heathen now get affected too. A lot of these Elamites, you understand? Get affected too. Right? He said, Wisdom of Solomon 5:22, he said, hailstone full of wrath shall be cast as out of a stone bowl, and the water of the sea shall rage against them, and the flood shall cruelly drown them.
That's
You
right.
understand? If you look at the video showing that son of house actually covenant.
Yeah.
Covenant. You understand?
Like I am, like how you said,
Still
yeah. Like how you say covered ark. One of my uncle-in-law, his friend, he live in Saint Helena, and he sent a video where the water reach on like he roof height,
yeah.
right? And this, as I say, this is heavy judgment. And and
Can,
and if you know, we Trinidad got 2 earthquakes while this flood was going on.
can,
2 earthquakes. So you see, the Lord, yeah, the Lord is actually the Lord coming to deal with all the trees, all the so-called trees, I should say. That's what the Lord coming to do. As the brother say, the all in hearkening unto his rebuke, his reproof, his reproof, and so forth. So you know what? And again, the reproof is coming in all forms, right? Because even when this flood and so forth, I hear Jakes come and tell me, hey, you know this written in it written in the scriptures that this could happen. The Lord said that, yeah, the Lord said that, but what they doing if the Lord doing this, if all they know the Lord doing this, what they doing to turn back to the Lord? You're still doing all the wickedness, right? Still continuing all the wickedness,
can.
right? I say here, there has been a catastrophic level of flooding across many communities in Trinidad overnight. They say families are being evacuated from homes in east and central Trinidad as flood waters continue to rise following 2 days of persistent rainfall, right? It say homes in Kelly Village, Carney were almost covered in water, sending families scrambling to rooftop. That's right. And when it have videos where they show you Ali came on, right? Came on, come
Can.
out, snakes come out, right?
Can.
Centipede things to bite and kill people, right?
Yeah. Once I see you can set it beast against them.
Yeah. And that was running through my mind when I see the first time too. That same scripture running through my mind, right?
Can.
So you all keep on playing, you all keep on thinking the Lord playing with you all. They say judgment soon come. And I was saying before, the rebuke you all get to know soon to come. The rebuke is going to be by fire, as the scripture says. And how to prove that? How to prove what I was saying? This is Isaiah 66, right? Isaiah 66, verse 65. I mean, right? Yeah. So this is Isaiah 66 verse 15. It says, for behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. It said to render his anger and fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the rebuke, when the Lord coming, it's not going to be a rebuke by flames. It's not going to be a rebuke like with its water and so forth. The rebuke is coming, going to be with flames, with fire coming from those chariots to destroy you all. Right? That what the rebuke coming to be. It have no way you go and it have no way you're going and get away from the rebuke of the Lord. Right? The Lord says he's going to plead with all flesh, not some. So you all continue thinking the Lord is a trinity and you all ain't gonna get touched. Right? I was
Can.
watching I watch a fella pop a picture and act that hey, or they want to pass gay law. So when the Lord judge all why all they quarrel now? You understand? Why all they fair now is all they encouraging the gayness, right? And if you see when people say post about in a time like this, you're saying this thing, the Lord didn't do that. Hey, it's judgment in all forms, right? Once hey,
Can.
it's really Lord come to judge you wicked. And you know what? Two-thirds of Israel, you all are straight wicked.
Can. He said the Lord did do that.
No, he jump up on board. He said the Lord do that now, but the Lord bring the flood. The Lord bring the flood because all the past the gay rights and so forth. So all the vex for
Can.
now. All the vex for. Or they should take that. You understand?
God.
And plenty people disagree. Plenty people come and tell you, man, oh, in a time like this, we're saying this for this. That is not what the Lord do it and thing, you know. I was like they just show you how simple, how foolish Jakes is, right?
God.
The thing about it, when you watch the post, plenty other people from the other nations, they agreeing with the fella. But Jakes, if you see the Jakes, if you see what the Jakes, the man can't think. Why you gonna say that thing? But the other
Yeah.
nations agreeing with this particular Jake on this thing. That is to show you your 2/3 gonna be on.
Yeah, the Most High got to destroy them because the Most High said the whole head sick, no, from the soul to from the head to the soul, no. So, the Most High got to get rid of these monsters. The Most High got to take them out because they're
That's
not
right.
gonna get right, you know. Because the Most High sent this as a scourge. This evil, the Most High sent as a scourge,
That's right.
right? And the word evil mean misery and distress. These people in distress.
That's
So
right,
that is
brother.
a bad time for them, which is the Most High sent the evil, right? And what? They ain't amending the ways. They ain't turning back to the Most High. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, y'all making an excuse and saying that you shouldn't said this in a time like this. The Most High said this thing for you and amend your ways. Check yourself. This is a wicked island, and the Most High ready to bring great death and destruction on this island.
That's right.
You understand?
I just call Trinidad cousin Babylon. You know,
Done.
because the things you see Trinidad do, they do everything like what America do. Everything that
Done.
America do, Trinidad do. Right? Every single thing. So I just call them cousin Babylon. You know, you always have a cousin who will follow you. You understand? Your favorite cousin then. You know, he always following
Done.
you. You know, that what trend that is to America. Right? Yeah, so yeah, anything to add? Yeah, anything before I continue?
Yeah, yeah. The two word quick you say hit. One was a 4.2, and the
Yeah,
next one was a 5 point. I think it's a
5 point.
5 point just now. 5.1.
I will get it and put it up on the screen here.
Yeah, 5.1 and a 4.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was basically happening when all this flood was going on.
Done.
Right? I show you the Lord in plain. You all keep on thinking the Lord playing with you, or the Lord in plain. The Lord is not somebody to play with, right? Keep on laughing and keep on thinking everything is a joke and everything is a fucking game, right?
Yeah. There's Jakes, they're childish. That's why they're acting like they're childish. I got a quick one here for you. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Yeah, we blow the trumpet. The men, the Lord, we blow the trumpet. We giving the warning, telling y'all the Most High gonna take away your comfort. We telling the Most High gonna bring hell and destruction in this place.
That's right.
Understand? This is not even smoke. Because the economy about to collapse. They got famine, they got race war, martial law. This is not even smoke. You
Yeah,
understand?
this is not even
But
this is not
this
even smoke, as I say.
yeah.
Hey,
But
as I
this
say,
gonna
out of our,
continue.
out of our, yeah, yeah,
Right? He said, Amos 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had not done it? Yeah, the brother pull up the meaning word evil on the screen there because people sinful, be foolish. You understand? They said the most I don't do evil, not knowing what the word evil mean.
can. All right. Oh, that's how also what you screen it to make sure you ain't cut off again there.
God.
Can. Then, and as you say, this is the as the brother was saying, two earthquakes, and this is look at here, right? This is the article here. It said 2 earthquakes in 24 hours shake flood-stricken Trinidad and Tobago, right? So as you can see, this is an image of this is right in the back of our brother here. The brothers and them who just live in Laucata. This is right here.
God.
Right in the back by them, as you can see, the cars, the water was so high, and when this picture was taken, the water was still rising, right? And let's imagine with that you get 2 earthquakes back to back, right?
Remember, the most I hit here at the 6.9. That's that the put up our kind of sign 6.9, no debt, 86 point something, how much debt? Indonesia, 6 point something, how much debt? Being proud,
That's right.
being proud, provoking the Most High. Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
Nice, yeah. And there's a thing China like to do. They like to tempt the Lord, because they always saying the Lord is a Trinity, the Lord is a Trinity. He ain't gonna make nothing happen to here. You're all tempting the Lord. The judgment that hit this land here is going to be beyond a flood, innit?
Yeah, the Most High can destroy this place.
Yeah. The scripture says the same way the flood came.
A quick precept for you. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 4. He said, for all unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So all you Israelites who don't want to listen to the Most High word, you are going to be destroyed in these upcoming plagues.
That's right.
You understand? Right? And the government not going to do nothing for y'all. You see that? How much y'all don't cry to the government? They're not going to do shit for y'all.
That's right.
You understand? If the government say, hey, there is no national shutdown, work continue, plantation continues per normal. They don't care about y'all.
No, because in any catastrophe like this, it's supposed to have a shutdown of the country, because you can't leave to go nowhere, right? Even the when this what today is Saturday, Friday, right? Even Friday, the first day it began, it's supposed to have a close down of the country. You're supposed to call out what you would say a state of emergency to shut down the country, because hey, it's going to raise, nobody's going to leave. But you know what? The 1% which controls the land here, which is the Syrians and so forth, and even the Edomites, right? They don't want the place closed down. So you know what? Your so-called leader, which is Crowley, Alistair Crowley, right? He have to go with what his slave master say, right? I know what he don't care about all it, because really and truly, when the hurricane happen, we do what it is he do, right? I think just imagine this, with even though all this catastrophe and so forth, he tell his commissioner of police that if anybody protesting, it's to tase them and dose them with pepper spray and so forth, right? Yeah. So the kind of state that this government is set up is like a communist state, right? As with the brothers and state. Yeah.
The judgment of the Most High. Yeah, because you Israelites in Trinidad, right? So-called Trinidadians, you so-called Negro Latinos and Native American Indian, you put your trust in man. That's why the Most High said, of course, be he that put trust in man. So yeah, your government against you, your pepper spray, you have protest.
Yeah. So trust in man, as the brother say, And what I say with me outside there, the Lord say when the prophet say he stretch forth his hand, he stretch forth his hand. And you'll rather trust in man than trust in the Lord, right? Because when we talk in these things to come, and when it do happen, there's hey, these things written. No, we telling all of that daily. We telling all of that daily on a constant daily basis. We talk about these things, right? But at the end of the day, it's prophecy to fulfill, right? It's prophecy to fulfill, no matter what it is. I say, the scripture says, some made for dishonor, some made for honor, some made for the famine, some made for the sword, and so forth. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 4, he said, for all unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. He said, behold, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, right? Plagues, the flood. The flood is a plague
That's right.
because they stress on the people, right? I see a video, man. The most I floody house from the toilet bowl now.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
most
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
toilet bowl now.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how your apartment smelling.
Hmm.
He said, behold, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. This will come into this island. Famine, sword, death, and destruction coming, right? Because you Israelites don't like to hear it. You're stiff-necked, and you like to laugh and mock everything. I see a big black nigger bitch, you understand, in the water. Hey, she's saying, my wife showed me the video saying rain, stone, hailstone. Well, we still out here. The most I got a big climber waiting for she.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I see that. I think I see that in
These
too.
people have no fear for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but these Israelites they don't consider. You understand? They don't consider.
Yeah, because they show that they consider big flood and so forth, and this big ass black woman, she what she doing? She in the storm cooking curry chicken.
Yeah. Being
We
proud.
Yeah, being proud. Your consideration is, you know what? Any time of destruction and so forth, you're supposed to be finding first, but on your knees, asking the Lord to check you, right? See you through this, and even if you pass away, you know you're supposed to be in the right spirit to be with the Lord, right? But they not consider, they know all for Jakes is a party and a line, and that just to show you, act that we fit the Israelites the scriptures talking about.
Can
Fit that. We fit that. 'Cause when you
children
go,
rise up to play.
that's right. That's right. We fit that. Because when you go straight back to Genesis with Noah, what it was doing,
Same thing.
same thing. Which part in the world there's got a flood and there's party and lime like that? Where? When America get flood, they evacuate. Or these white people find shelters. They do all this. Elam, let's go up in the mountains. China, let's have their own thing. They don't party to the line. You understand?
In Indonesia, when they had the earthquake and the tsunami, these people wasn't alive in. They were looking to get aid, looking to get out. You understand?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got that.
continue back here.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 6. He said, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful work are fulfilled. Yeah, so it's wickedness. So it's time for judgment. You understand? It's time for judgment. Me jump down
Come.
to verse down to verse 17. He said, woe is me, Salakia, second Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days and in that time? Right? He said the beginning of sorrow and great mourning. Hey, and these like don't you sorrow in St. Helena, in Kelly, these different parts what was heavy affected by the flood.
Yeah.
These people lost everything that they had. The last their comfort zone.
Yeah, that's right. Like I
Comfort zone.
saw the other laws of comfort zone. It's a video that will show you a woman. She come out and she crying big tears. She says she lost every single thing she have on her. Every single thing. The flood, the stick, everything. Right?
And
Right. Let me see. I got that. If you got that,
yeah,
let me see.
it's
Let me see if I can.
verse 18, second Ezra 15 and 18, he said, beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. And these are things that famine coming to this land of Trinidad and Tobago, right? Famine coming. You see when them dock close off out there, because the time of World War III, right? We see the big against the two biggest economy in the world, China and America, right? We see these nations diverting from the petrodollar, which is the
Yeah.
US dollar, right? So when these docks close off, no food not gonna be coming into this land. A
That's
lot of
right.
these farmland the Most High destroy. You understand? With the flood, you understand? A lot of these rice land and these things, hey, the Most High destroy these things.
Can.
You understand? He said the beginning of wars and the power. He said, and the power shall stand in fear. The power is what your leaders, your prime minister, your president, they're gonna stand in fear because they not have no answer. This is the judgment from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the power of Israel, the God of Israel. Right? You understand? He said, and the powers shall stand in fear. He said, the beginning of evils. And what shall we do when these evils shall come? Right? He said, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for amendment. So the Most High sent this scourge for amendment. But yet still you Israelites in Trinidad being proud.
That's
You
right.
understand? Being proud. Right? He said, verse 20, he said, verse 20, he said, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge. So we know you two are not gonna turn. And what the Most High can bring more hell on y'all. You keep bringing hell on y'all. A lot of y'all gonna die from hunger. A lot of y'all gonna die from the sword. You understand? A lot of y'all gonna die from the pestilence. A lot of y'all gonna die in the race war, in the martial law. And when y'all take the chip, a lot of y'all gonna die.
That's right.
You understand?
That's
World War
right.
III. You understand? Because what y'all refuse to turn back. And y'all proud, y'all still proud. You
And
understand?
heavy proud because that's what just after all the flood, trucker reports for work and shot dead. So it just come back as a normal day for Jake.
Can.
Come back as a normal day for Jake. So you know what? You know what the Lord is going to do? The Lord is going to destroy you all. Right?
That's right.
Well, fit brute beast fit for destruction.
That's
Right?
right.
That is what it all is. Right? Nothing but wickedness. Nothing but only wickedness you all do daily. Understand? Name something good you all do. Right? Nothing good. Yeah, the Lord fed up. Pay what all the two. The Lord fed up all here. Right? The Lord fed up. Send this thing that tell you watch. When YouTube crashed the other day, if you see how much people panic,
God.
it's a particular article that I read. They call the people zombies, you know. They call the people they call them zombies, you know, because they say when YouTube crashes, it was like a panic mode, you know. People they know what to
God.
do, you know. And when YouTube crashed for me, I remember I was with Kwame and them, I just threw my phone. I say, so be. I tell them I said, well, YouTube crash. You understand? And this is
God.
and when you think come back now, I remember I read in the article the city people was like zombies, you know, cavemen, like when they're lost trying to find something, you know, right? Hey, as the brother say, boy, you're gonna face worse to come. As second, I just say evil shall evil is evil wickedness shall wax worse on the earth,
God.
right? It shall only get more worse. It shall only get more worse. It's not going to get better. And if you have anybody telling you it's going to get better, this my what onto them, because it ain't going to
God.
get better.
And they be lying the Most High.
Yeah,
Saying the Most High not gonna do this and this not gonna happen.
yeah. And that is the next thing too. They make the Lord look weak. You understand? They made these churches and these people have said that they made the Lord look weak, right? And that is people don't teach the judgment of the Lord and the things He do, right? So they made the Lord look weak. So when these things happen, Mother Nature, the Lord bringing this upon you all, and
Can.
the Lord is going to bring worse upon you all, right? Yeah, so far they say, yeah, the Lord controls all spirits. The scriptures call him the Father of spirits, right? The Lord controls all spirits, and we know this whole earth make up of spirits. Yeah, He controls all. That why the Ezra say that is I believe in that Surak say there are spirits made for vengeance and so forth.
Can,
Did the Lord make that?
can. I got a quick one there for you to back up what you're saying. They say this Mother Nature, right? This is
Yes.
Jeremiah 5 and 12. They have belied the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and said, it is not he, neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we see the sword nor famine. So
Can.
this, like they said, Mother Nature knows Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sent the flood.
That's right.
You understand? He
That's
sent the
right.
flood.
Yeah, that's right. Um, hey, scripture I always remember is when Moses was talking to Israel and he was telling them, yes sir, it is here, right? Let me see if I can get it here quick. Let me see if I can get it here quick. Hold on, eh? Either go ahead. I will find it here by time.
Right. This is let's see, let's find this one in. This is Isaiah 28 and 2. He said, behold, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, had a mighty storm, had a mighty and strong one, right? Which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty water overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. Yes, so it's the Most High who send the storm. You
That's right.
understand? The Most High who send the flood, right? I don't know what no mother nature is the Most High. You understand?
Can.
You find it? I'm gonna bring the next one by the time.
Yeah, you go up. You go ahead. I just want to think back
Yeah,
up.
this are next and this too because you Israelites, you understand? You are not taking heed and show are you Israelites who going through this flood, who lost everything that you have, you know? You have pass and see the men, the Lord on the highways and byway, you have bombs pass, put up with this video on YouTube, and when you hear the men, the Lord speak, you was offended, and
Can.
you cast that kind of evil thoughts in your mind, towards the Most High. So you can judging you right now.
That's
You
right.
understand? This water not going down. You understand? You gotta got more destruction to come. And this gonna help collapse the economy. You understand? This is gonna be a part to help collapse the economy. You understand? Because by Kearney there's a lot of rice farm. We just plant the rice and all these things. There's
Can.
a lot of agriculture going on in Kearney and the Most High flood all that. You understand? This is Isaiah 65 and 7 verse 2. I have spread out my hands all day unto a rebellious people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, right? Salakio, right? So, this is Isaiah, calling a bad time. Yeah, this is Isaiah 65 and 2. He said, I have spread out my hands all day long unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. You understand? After their own thoughts, you wanna legalize same-sex marriage. You understand? You wanna put these beasts on a high pedestal, like these Roman Catholic priests, these different religious sect priests, you put up on a high pedestal, and the
Can.
men, the Lord on the high reason by way, you wanna speak all kind of manner of evil at them. We telling you the truth, when we come in peace and we speak in the gospel of peace, right? But no, y'all want to speak that kind of man like evil against us,
Can.
right? Y'all want the ways of the so-called white man, which is the devil, carnival, Christmas, Valentine, all these wicked things. You understand? You usually walking in, and the way is not good, right? Verse 3, if people that provoke me to anger continually to my face, and this is what y'all doing against your own power. Y'all provoking him to anger continually. You provoking a strong man, a mighty man to anger continually. He can put a slap in you.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it. You understand? He set that sacrifice in the garden and burn incense upon the altar of brick, which remain among the grove and lodge in the monument, which eat swine flesh and the broth of abominable things in the vessel. And Jake loved to eat this swine flesh. You understand? He said, verse 5, he said, which say, stand by thyself, come not near me. I am holier than thou. And these people, you know, the past you, the script of the face on you, the more holier than you.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Right? He said, these are a smoke in my nose. So the most I say, you wicked ass Israelite are a smoke in the nose. So you know if a man got smoke in the nose, you know there's an uncomfortable feeling. You want to get a feeling out of your nose. So the Most High said, these are smoke in my nose. You Israelite, 230, you Israelites. Right? He said, these are smoke in my nose, a fire that burned all day. You understand? So yeah, hey, the Most High angry.
Can.
You understand? Better.
Now you go ahead. You go ahead.
You find it yet? Yeah, so
Now go ahead. You go
yeah,
ahead.
the Most High angry. You understand? That's why he sent us the flood.
Yeah, can. It was a particular one I was looking for, but I can't remember it at the moment now. But
I would go. That when Moses said, when he leave, they're gonna turn back to wickedness.
nah, not that one.
Oh,
Not that one. There's something else. I was trying to remember it. Yeah, I trying to remember it out. Don't worry, that's small thing. Go ahead.
done. Yeah, you understand? If you got anything you can bring out now.
Yeah. As you touch on the Isaiah there. Which one you read Isaiah? You read Isaiah 29?
Nah, you can go ahead. You can read that. And I read
Alright,
that one.
right, can. You know? Yeah. As the brother said, you're provoking the Lord. And you're provoking the Lord like if he's a come. A matter of fact, put it in other words. When you provoke a common man, right? Eventually he will do what? He will lash out. Right? He will lash out. It could be anybody wants to provoke somebody and that rage and that anger build upon them, they will lash out. And the Lord do the same with you all. You provoke the Lord even on this hour here, the same second we talk, you're provoking the Lord. Right? We talk about Jakes, that are consumed in wickedness. Consumed in abominable stuff that they do. You're rebelling since the beginning of time. Right? You're rebelling. So this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse I'll start from verse I'll go to verse 6. Right? It says, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and with storm and tempest and a flame of devouring fire. So all these things that the Lord see go visit you with, right? It sound like anything nice. It sound like he just coming to visit you just to have a good time and hold your hand. No, these things that I mentioned here is talking about destruction. That's how the Lord going to visit you all in judgment, right? Because that is the only way he's going to plead with you all. Right? That's the only way going to plead with you all in judgment.
Done.
Right? Reading over again. It said, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and a flame of devouring fire." So, to anybody outside it, sound like anything nice? That sound like anything nice? The pictures, the pain, the pictures, the Christians and the Catholics paint, right? And how they bring forth the mythology teaching and talking about how the Lord going and come back. That sound like any way you all grow up knowing the Lord is going to come back. That sound like anything. You say that's how the Lord go and visit you, innit? Like how let me just say I come and check. Let me just say I go and check somebody me seen a long while, right? Let me just say I go and visit this person. I might bring something for them. You know, I ain't see them a little while. I might bring something for them. Understand? Might buy something. Might buy a little wine. You know, something we go on thing, right? But the Lord said, "This is how you go and visit you all." Hey, especially you all 2/3, right? Especially you all
Done.
2/3. You all are just fit for death. Just fit for death,
Yeah,
right?
unprofitable children.
Unprofitable.
Most I say they born in vain. No. Y'all is the one who were killing the prophets. Y'all is the one who put him who said crucify the Messiah. Use these same wicked Israelites back into the
Yeah.
for your judgment.
Yeah.
Right?
Same.
Most I bring y'all back for your judgment.
Yeah. You
And
know what?
reincarnation is biblical.
Can. And as I say, it doesn't say how these scriptures. When you read the scriptures and it cross it, you could basically vision in your mind that hey, we really are the people of Israel. Because
Done.
who else does accept a killer, a murderer, a wicked person over a good person? Only Jake does do that.
Done.
Only Jake. When you watch the videos of people protesting, they know this. They know the person they're protesting over is a murderer and a killer, you know, but they still accepting this person. You just
We
even
see
see
it every day.
you see it every
We
day.
see it every day in Israel. Every day we see the shit in Israel.
Look, it had this singer kill an innocent person, and you know what they jump up and bowling, free him, free. They started make T-shirts. Like this to show you all the same person that say, hey, give us Barabbas, right?
Done.
Instead of your shy. That is to show you when you read it, it's all about and you have judgment to receive. Heavy judgment too. And again, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. It has worse to come. Even with this act, the Lord didn't judge Trinidad alone. The Lord judged Venezuela as well too, because Venezuela went through a heavy flooding. Yeah, it wasn't on the news, but when I went and looked it up this morning, Venezuela went through the same flooding.
Done.
The place was totally wiped out. And right now, Venezuela it become like a ghost town because the Venezuelans are actually walking to other islands.
Done. This is what we was preaching the other day on the highway. We were saying, hey, Trinidad is the next Venezuela.
Yeah, by soon, I just said everybody Trinidad go and be the next Brazil, the next Venezuela. Um,
Done.
I always tell them that this a compare, right?
Done.
Because you have a Jake, that a lead, right? And he's basically one of the Jakes that Macabus talk about, right? Them that went on to the heathen to make a covenant to them, right?
Done.
And him. That is basically him. That what the Bara was saying before. Reincarnation, right? They all coming back. And even Ezra talk about what Ezra say, right? What Ezra said in his spirit. So why he doesn't bring back everybody and do the judgment, you know?
Done.
Even Ezra know. Ezra know he had to come back. And I was watching something with on TV the other day with Science Act. And basically in science they teach that when you die, right, your spirit or your atoms and so forth, it have to come back. It is go, but it has come back after a period of time. something like that
Done.
now. I think they was talking about the atoms and so forth, like right. But we know if you want to put it in other words, they didn't want to say spirit, but they know it's spirit, right? What it says is that when the body die, it goes out to the universe, and then it comes back after a period of time, you know.
Just don't want to give the Most High no glory.
Yeah, that when I hear it too, I say the same thing. I say that just I was like, and in my mind, I'm saying all they know is spirit, all they're trying to say, you know. Or they just don't want to say that because you know all they want to get God that kind of pits now, but
Yeah,
that signal, you know.
yeah, they don't want to give the Most High the glory.
Yeah.
Everything under the heaven reincarnated. Every single thing under the heaven reincarnated.
That's right. Scriptures talk about the animals and all being come thinking back.
Yeah, even the trees when you cut it down, it grow back. Even the
They go back.
grass when you cut it down, it grow back.
Yeah.
Understand?
So yeah,
Even when you clean up, even when you clean the wall up with the moss was grow from the water. When you clean it and leaves and for a period of time it come back.
that's right.
Yeah.
This is that everything of a period at a time.
Yeah,
Right?
nature itself show you that hey, everything reincarnated.
Yeah. Because if everything wasn't being reincarnated, so then how would I get animals to eat?
Done.
How would
That
I
beautiful question.
yeah. You understand? Like one thing I was always say, if everything is reincarnated, how would I get things to eat? How would I get vegetables? Right? How would I get this thing? You see, everything is a cycle. Even water itself have a cycle. Right? Even
And next
water
thing
itself have
too,
a cycle.
these Edomites who do wickedness, who die and went back to the spiritual realm, how they gonna be judged
Hmm.
for the wicked thing they do? They gotta come back.
Yeah, that I come back and receive a judgment.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, so you're Christians that how do I say that plantation Christianity.
Yeah.
You understand? But jumping in this Proverbs here, I can after this if anything else we go end it up after this, right?
Yeah,
So
I got one there and close. I got one there in something, yeah.
let me finish off this. This Proverbs, going back to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 26, to say, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation and destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when your distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. That's the same thing that went on here. When this flood, all the time you see no posts about God, all the time you hear nobody talking about God, right? Everybody partying, the flexing, the thing, and men sleeping with men, wives, so forth and so on, men eating pork, they do not can't. And all of a sudden, when this started happen, they know God. They know it's to quote scriptures, they know it's to bring out the scriptures. You know, they say when your fear cometh as desolation and the destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. The Lord ain't going to answer you all, because there is a judgment. They say where you reap, where you sow is where you reap,
Can.
right? They say, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Right? For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. You all didn't fear the Lord. Right? Because you all still saying this is an act of mother nature. This is not an act of mother nature. It's an act of the Lord. He said, they would none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. So they eat the fruit of their own way. So you do wickedness. What they're going to receive? Right? It's the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the
Can.
simple, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Right? So yeah, that come like a testimony of the brothers too. Like I say by me flood, by other brothers flood out, right? By Sharp and the man get flood out, but the brothers was safe,
Can.
right? The brothers was safe, right? Even the brothers like recently with the hurricane that had in Houston, the brothers were safe. And so who can until the Lord go be safe? The rest they go be lost like we're seeing here. As the article call them act zombies.
Can.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah. It's the Psalms 147 verse 16. It's or 15. He said, He sendeth forth his commandment upon the earth. His word runneth swiftly.
Hmm.
So the Most High sendeth forth his commandment upon the earth. His word runneth swiftly.
Kan.
Right? He said, He giveth snow like wool. He scattered the horror force like ashes. So it's the Most High who send the snow. Right? The Most High control all these things. The snow, the wind, all these things have a spirit in it. And they obey the Heavenly Father. Wherever he said do, we the do.
Kan.
And this you fail to realize, you Israelites fail to realize these things. You
Kan, that's right.
understand? Right? He said, verse 17, He casteth forth his ice like morsel, who can stand before his cold? You understand? He sendeth out his word and melted them. He causeth the wind to blow and the water to flow. You understand? So the Most High who's let the angels then break out them riverbank. You understand? And things that the Most High do. The Most High flood one side of the highway. You understand? So the Most High put you all in a discomfort position. The Most High gonna take away you Israelite comfort. He's gonna take it away. All this comfort that y'all had, we just everything, the building shaking, we just liming, we just jamming. You understand? One life to live, party, live it up. The Most High
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna take away your comfort. Right? He's gonna take away your comfort. Right? This one read one more scripture.
Yeah, yeah,
Psalms
yeah. Live it.
148. Psalms 148 verse 8. He said, Fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfill his word. So the Most High control all them things. You
That's right.
understand? It's the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua send the flood. Right? And they got more to come.
That's right.
Right? They got more to come. And hey, it can get worse because the Most High also promised these beasts, the beasts of the earth and the fowl the year of feast.
Hmm.
Right? And them beasts, the Most High can start commanding them beasts to put you Israel to death. You understand? Because you have to still continue your wickedness.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, go ahead.
That's why you see the beast snake. Like you see the video with the big anaconda, the big snake. I see videos with some big centipede, and soon to come, um, once had well, our venomous snake in the land here is what we call mapapi, right? Mapapi is what you call a furtherlands. In America, it's called a furtherlands. Now, usually the mapapi in Trinidad they live in the mountain area, but with all the rain and the flood, they just come down with the water, right?
Yeah,
All it had to do is just get a male and a female, and that is it. It's spread,
yeah.
right? I know once rain fall and the place cool, they come inside. What does look for? They
Right?
look for warmth, so they're coming inside, right? So yeah, judgment soon come. The animal, as the brother say, the Lord promised the animals that, and again, what is written, it ain't going back to the Lord void,
Right?
right? Once it is written, it must happen, right? So you finish the act.
Right?
Alright, so again, hey, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kodash, right? We say double and say apostles and elders of great multitude rule well, our teachers in the truth. We say shalom to all the barrels to the pushing the word in truth and sincerity, and in charity day in, day out, in season, out of season, constantly pushing the word. Hey, brothers, we soon out of here, right? We see the crash of YouTube, we see brothers' pages getting deleted, we see they're blocking the word, right? They pass the law about it and so forth. Hey, so we soon, the family would soon hit, right? And we soon come up from here. We see the microchip, plenty things about the microchip daily, new things about the microchip daily. So that is signs, that is prophecies, keep your eye open, you know. So
Right?
that again, right? Yeah, praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, right? Till next time we see Shalom,
Shalom.
right?